Okay. Scout more college players. Oh yeah, guys, welcome back to Seattle Rebuild. That might be important to say. We're doing episode 2 now, I think, of Seattle Rebuild, so yeah. And what do I need? I need a left end. We will scout him, though, and see if he's any good. Just got a bunch of people. Okay, now this was the box score. We lost. Okay, let's advance to next week.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Okay, let's do this. Available. Okay, add him to our board. Add him. Add. Right end would work. We could add them. If it's a right end, we could move them to left end. If that makes sense. Skip to simulate. Play full game. Seattle. There.
Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
I thought he was running that. He baited me so hard.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And the Vikings first down.
First down. Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hey, the receiver
Justin
fell.
Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Hey, it was Justin.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins.
I need to get better at this.
Moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be
I can play corner really well. I just can't really play linebacker that well.
16 yards, a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
They're most likely going to run here, maybe. Well, they could hand pass.
Second and 10.
I'd run here, though.
Cousins again. Open here, Adam Thielen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Gain of 20.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Yeah, we need our safeties back towards the end zone.
Again, it's Cousins. And this one taken in on...
Hold on, guys. I will be... Okay, everything's working.
Sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. They'll throw again. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
A gain of 9.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4
They want to run the
incompletions.
screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
There defensively.
On second down, Cousins again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Now Cousins. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll rally and stop.
Held him to 3. Held him to 3.
About the 6. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Bailey's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
3. Seahawks, nothing.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending.
Oh!
Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
So they gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff.
So I see your 3 points.
And raise you
6. Double it up, coming right back at him. And if that's going to be the trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10. at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive last time stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Cousins pass intended for Adam Thielen. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. That's pulled in at the 32. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Russ finally gets on offense.
Seahawks offense, the veteran Wilson, a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to
2-minute warning.
The 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson eluding the pressure right.
Carson.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one.
I'm feeling good today.
Now Abdullah, the return. And he returns this to the 22.
Abdullah on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own.
I'm feeling good today.
Drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. On play action, Cousins. And that's caught inside.
Oh, that's on me.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the
No, if we keep blitzing, he has no time to throw.
Something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete.
Dang it, Jefferson.
Moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
Regular zone.
From the red zone now, Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they
What
work
is this flag? Is
near
it
the 5.
PI?
He'll be stopped at the 6.
Illegal
So they will
contact.
accept the penalty and move forward.
That's me.
Call it a gain of 5. On 1st and 10, Cousins. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the
I had no
20
clue where to
about
go
the
on there.
22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Good catch there by DK Metcalf, and when he came into the league,
And that'll be
if I wasn't scrambling, that would be a touchdown.
safety Harrison Smith. And his guys have
If I wasn't scrambling, that's a touchdown.
in the first half.
That's a touchdown if I wasn't
The turnover
scrambling.
bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
you worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold.
I think, why do I always think Jefferson's going to straight?
They lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one.
I'm always thinking Jefferson's streaking.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
They're going deep here.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He gets this one into the hands
They
of
have
Dalvin
one
Cook.
more shot.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, they're going deep.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Yeah, there we go.
Intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
13. Vikings 10.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the
I
end zone.
have no clue how to kneel.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again.
Chat messages. Hold on, I need to read them. This is going to be kind of tough because I have to go into here because I apparently don't have my computer with me. Hi.
Some time to chew on that.
I may not be reading chat messages as much because it's hard for me to read them because I have to get out of the game to read them. So if I don't read your messages, that's why.
Had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe you'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
Okay, this is weird. Trying to fix
All the
this.
time, here's what really
There.
pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st down, Carson.
That's holding.
And he's going to be
By
taken
the
down here
offense.
with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Nice hurdle, Carson.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
But yeah, like I said, I will not be able to read your messages most likely because I have to get out of the game to read them. So if I don't read them, that's why.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a man on his 5th franchise in 3 years. It's Carlos Hyde. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I like this play, but I don't know if it's going to work.
To the play fake to Carson, escaping the pressure right.
A receiver, what were you doing?
Intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third.
Who was that one receiver just standing there, not doing anything?
You wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
On the carry.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
Jesus, Jefferson.
Taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to BC Johnson.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Yeah, we sacked him.
He's taken down.
Get down.
At this point in the game, the Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Cousins to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he takes it all.
Did you guys really just leave Jefferson wide open?
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Uh-oh.
Dalvin Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they
we have a minute.
got them there, right?
Come on, Russell.
Big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just
1 minute.
the 30-yard
We can do this. I can't read your messages without getting out of the game.
3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side.
Oh, I tried to juke around it, but that didn't work. Every time it does that is because it gets me out. It's me looking at messages.
3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
I can't look at messages without it doing that.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, that was
there, and it forces it incomplete. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
He's back to throw. He goes right
Metcalf.
back to Metcalf, this time complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I didn't know where to go there.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Metcalf.
Down 15 seconds now.
For DK Metcalf. Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
We have to get a first down here.
Here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. And the clock
Got
will
it.
now stop as a timeout is called with
Now we need the
5
touchdown
seconds
here. We have 5 seconds.
First and goal
Last
at the
chance.
First and goal. One last shot for Wilson.
2nd and goal.
One final shot.
What just happened?
Victory here for Seattle. And it
Easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win down.
What a win. Yes, what a win. I will resign them whenever it's resign period. Let's
Start your
see.
week by installing your game plan.
We can scout players real quick. Just run through our board, quick scout. If they 2nd rounder, remove them from my board. If they 1st rounder, add them to the board. There, we scouted more. Next week. Let's go fight the Cardinals.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Okay. Let's upgrade our players. Now we'll win. We gotta be very. We will. Okay.
Today.
Let's see.
From
Hey, Cliff.
State Farm Stadium in Glendale.
We're about to run all over Kyler Murray.
It's week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward
Oh,
the
gosh.
halfway point of the NFL.
Offense.
I mean, I can cover D-Hop.
Springs a
He's not that
receiver or
good.
two free.
2nd and 8.
From the 27, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
Murray's
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
a 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
You know they're gonna be going for something short here.
From the gun, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Hey,
And
4 and
he's gonna
out.
come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to tackle right away.
I broke his
Return there,
ankles.
17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At
Out now comes Russell Wilson in season number 9, six-time Pro Bowler, as he gets set to lead this Seahawks offense.
And coming up of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to be.
I actually like this play idea. Hold on.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Wilson, what was that? That was underthrown.
By Byron Murphy. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that
Oh boy.
to seep
Oh
into
boy.
you?
And he'll take this one in for an Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running, because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And the Cardinals will go up.
That's on
7-0.
me.
Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I don't like any of those.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, flush to his right. And this one
Wilson, what was that?
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A gain of only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Philip Dorsett holds
Okay,
it in.
Dorsett.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman.
Go Metcalf, go Metcalf, go Metcalf. Ah!
You're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
That's unfortunate.
The 10. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going.
No,
with
it
that.
just
Maybe
got
he's
deflected.
pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
I need to play safety or linebacker.
Murray now on 1st down. On the comebacker, complete. That's Drake. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. first down. Murray. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards there. Shotgun now for Murray. And he's going to go down. They
get there.
At the 40.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front.
It's okay. We get the ball.
Down he goes.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. And the pressure will bring him down here.
My O-line ain't doing me any help.
Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start the drive with Drake. A 1st down and more for Drake. And finally brought down at the 38.
I need to lay back.
The pick up there, the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to
Did you just drop that?
Here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They go play action with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to
Carson, you have to get that block.
Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
14.
They'll run the screen with Carson. And up to the
Please tell me he
35
got
before
that.
they're able to knock him down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st.
14.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Boy.
And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. A throw complete to Dorsett. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Nothing in that 1st half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with with a 1st and 10. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
Well, how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense
Why did I just use a
loses its
timeout?
leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
On 1st down, Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Alabama
Wilson,
man.
you have to throw it higher.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
He was taken down by
Give him 4 yards.
1st down and
here.
it's
It'll be
over.
2nd and
Well,
6.
since no wait.
It's now 2nd
No,
and
it's not.
6 at the 10-yard line.
Right back to Drake. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Kenyon Drake last year versus Cleveland.
One more 1st down and it's
Absolutely
over.
Unstoppable. Ran for 137 yards. Remember, 4 touchdowns in the Cards' 38-24 win in Week 15.
Well, it's
Some
over.
room to roam now. The 30. 10. Touchdown. Cardinals. Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, I would have.
77 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to put all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And it is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the exclamation mark at the end was Kenyon Drake's touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he is out of bounds.
I thought about it. I saw something I liked, but
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were
There was
coming off
nothing
the extra
there.
week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth
there's no
quarter.
point.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Wilson's pass.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 54 yards.
54 yards.
Now it's Wilson.
1st down, Seattle.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete.
Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
No, we need an onside.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Encroachment, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
GG.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
I almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This no consistency, and they just took control.
Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
I don't care about scouting. One more game. I'm about to end the stream.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
What is this? Oh, the contract.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
I know how to re-sign, but I don't want to right now. I'm playing offense only. I'm not good at defense. Again, though, I'm not good at offense either. But, you know.
On Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, boy.
With Charles Davis. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers
What was that?
get there. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be
Yay,
coordinated.
touchdown. Never
His
mind.
man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards. yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another first down.
Good gain by Chris Carson. Picks up a first down, and you just have to love his running style. Talk about a straight-ahead guy, no-nonsense type of a runner. He's averaged 82 yards a game over the last 2 seasons and had 1,230 yards on the ground in 2019.
Intended for
from the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
To throw again, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
I quit. I suck. I'm not doing this no more. I'm done.
He'll go down inside the 15
Trash.
at his own 13-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Why didn't you take the other dude? You left your dude yours just to cover.
Jimmy Ward. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, that didn't
dropped
work.
after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I hate my
For a
life.
second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
Players don't
Looked like
know
it was
what they're
coming
doing.
together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete.
Metcalf, you're so slow.
Way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
You don't have anyone corner might
From the
actually
gun,
work
3rd
in our
down,
favor.
Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that
Metcalf,
will be
did you just
incomplete.
swat it?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And how about this, a fake? And this is
Oh my
incomplete.
God.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the
Our
football
players
with
suck.
less than a minute to go. In the
Fire
first half.
everyone. Get new receivers. Fire Metcalf. Fire.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 20.
Fire
before
everyone.
he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
It's on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out for Olsen. And that is incomplete.
Olsen, you have to hold on to that.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Wilson. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
We have to go
I think that
for it.
completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their
Wait a minute.
hands.
Think about this.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
We have no choice
as
but
they
to go
stop it with
for it.
28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
We have
And no
to.
move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat.
Oh yeah, stick, because I have a quick out route and endorse that.
Staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game. Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense.
And Wilson.
Did you just stop your out route?
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon, and his guys have got. This offense ready to get back out there.
I hate this
team.
team.
Have the football to start the third quarter. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
I'll accept that every game.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Flush to his right. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
We suck. We have no receivers that are deep threats besides Metcalf, and Metcalf can't catch a ball.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And my goodness,
he pushed Metcalf out of the way. That's pass interference.
Jimmy Ward.
They'll take over.
This game is trash.
Now the offense back out onto the field.
I am mad right now.
Minute of this third quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Just throw it.
On the deep ball.
And of course he doesn't hold on to it.
Shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, we sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Play action. It's Wilson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Third and long. It's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen. Get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25.
Wow, Metcalf, you caught something.
On 4th.
1st and 10 at the
15.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season. He'll buy some time right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. unable.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No way.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete.
Metcalf, go, 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 go!
Right side, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly
that's pass interference.
That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
To throw again. Wilson. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Play action. Now Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down.
He was covered.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Wilson will throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks
There's no point to
left.
timeout. The game's over, but maybe I can lob it up to Metcalf.
One last shot for Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8.
Game's
There
over.
you go.